Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, and you are watching the CD Junkie. Welcome to the channel. I like to make this video once every year or two, or when I have a significant rise in subscriptions or subscribers. Thank you so much. Basically, it's just me saying hello, and thank you so much for investing time in watching my zany antics, as they used to call them in the 70s. This is a show that I think sometimes has several problems in gaining more traction. Number one is the name of the show, or the name of the channel, Stephen Schnee, the CD Junkie. Well, I am a CD junkie, but I don't just focus on CDs. I don't say, oh, check out this CD. It's the Digipack or it's Jewel Case. And these are all the things that I do show that stuff, but I don't go in depth. What's important to me is the music. So I talk about the music, and that is the main focus of the show. And I think sort of that sometimes puts people off a little bit. They're not going to watch a show if if they assume that I'm going to be just talking about a CD version of something. That's actually the furthest thing from the truth. That's just what I have to show. If I had vinyl LP, this would be Steve Schnee, the vinyl LP junkie. But hey, that's my cross to bear. And the other problem is it's hard to really get a grip on what this channel is all about, because you're going to see me talking about Elvis Presley, and then you're going to see me talking about XTC. Then you're going to see me talking about Willie Nelson and Stiff Little Fingers and Buzzcocks or Beatles or Paul McCartney. It's all over the map. It would be nice if I could just focus on one thing. Or I have separate channels, one that has this, one that has that, one that has this. But to me, you know what? Just keep it all in one place. And you, the very kind viewer, has the opportunity to choose whether you're going to click play or whether you're just going to scroll on by. And either way is perfectly fine. There are no wrong actions when you come across one of my videos. You can do what you want, and I'm perfectly, absolutely fine with it. I just thank you for being here. And my whole thing is just to share music. I've been a music journalist for many years. And going back to high school, I think the first thing that got published in the high school newspaper was my review of Split Enz live at the Hollywood Palladium in May of 82. I think that was one of the last newspapers we ran in my senior year. Oh, but you know what? No, I did write a review of the Jam sound effects. Isn't that weird? This is like 1981, I guess. My junior year in high school. People are scrolling through and they want to take a look at the cheerleaders, or they want to read about school politics or whatever, and then they see a review of an album by the Jam. Now, at this time, 1981, that music had not infiltrated Garden Grove High School, which is where I attended high school. Graduated in 1982. This whole new wave thing, in fact, you know what? I'm not going to get into all this kind of stuff. I have made two different versions of this video, and each of them were over 20 minutes long, and I thought nobody's going to sit through 20 minutes of me talking about silly music stuff, even though that's why we're all here together. But I don't want to really talk about my life. I want to talk about just this great, wonderful music and why I'm here. There's a lot to choose from on my channel. Like I said, you never really know what you're going to get. I have a show called CD Junkie, where I focus on one artist. I have Punk Shui, where I usually focus on one artist. I have This is Ski Lodge, which is a live stream every Tuesday night, where I play late 60s, early 70s sunshine pop, soft pop, easy listening, lounge music. And I have Schnee TV, which it's failed. I'll admit to it. A lot of my ideas, I have so many ideas for my channel. A lot of them do fail. A lot of them do, but I'll give them time. Schnee TV was like a mini MTV, like an hour long. And it focused on new independent music. And I would only pop up every 3 or 4 songs, introduce the artist, and then couple videos played by different artists from around the world. We're not talking local artists here in Orange County or LA or the US. We're talking Germany, Sweden, France. I had a whole bunch of artists totally interested in it, but it just didn't gain the audience, that I hoped it would. I've set the show aside. I haven't given up on it. And but there are other things. I've had several different Elvis shows. They don't catch on, but that's okay. See, the thing is I keep doing exactly what I want to do. I'm not dictated by a money stream because my channel is not monetized. I wish it was. I wish that I had enough viewers to start a Patreon, so I could keep updated with music and present to you a lot more new music, but I can't afford it. So I have to now stick with the stuff that I already have. And that's a lot. Trust me, I have, I could be making shows every day for the next 2 years and not run out of ideas. I'll always figure out a new way to do it. Top 10 favorite new wave bands that have a bass player named Benny. I could always come up with something new and exciting. It's always fun to chat to you about music. The most important thing, though, is you, the viewer. You have propped me up when I needed it the most. Every day I wake up and say, you know what? I'm done with social media. I don't want to make any more radio shows, videos, nothing. I'm done. I put so much time into it. And sometimes it's not, I'm not seeing the numbers rise. Subscribers and views and stuff. I don't want to be famous. I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to share the music. And that's another thing. I do interview shows called Beach Blanket Fort Bingo. I have tons of ideas, things I haven't even put up yet. But it's so fun and it's so exciting. I'm not complaining about subs. I'm just telling you that's why, sometimes I wake up and feel a certain way. But then a nice comment. Some people hit me up via text. Some people hit me up via Facebook message. And without knowing it, they're showing their support. And then I have these wonderful viewers who actually gift me things. I have people who contribute to the show in many ways. Product, I'll just get something in the mail and it's like, oh my gosh, this is just absolutely amazing. So I have to watch what I say on my shows, by the way, because, if I say, I really want that box set, then somebody is going to send it to me. Now, I'm not saying it always happens, but I never, ever want people to think I'm asking for stuff because I'm not. I'm so grateful. But I want to bring something up that fills me with hope that maybe these things that I am doing do make a difference. First off, it makes a difference to me because, as I said, the days that I feel like I'm never going to do this again, I think of a new idea. And that new idea is sparked by things such as a year ago, my computer pretty much crashed. I could get online, but I really couldn't. My external hard drive went kaput. And I didn't know, because I have a iMac, and I didn't know how I was going to survive making shows and things like that. And I kind of, in my heart, I thought, you know what, that's a sign. Let's call it a day. It was going to hurt, but maybe I can get some reading done. Maybe buy some comic books or something. I love comic books too. I just don't talk about them a lot. And then a friend that I've never met personally, but Nadia D, said, I'm going to start this GoFundMe type thing. And I put it off and I put it off and I'm like, no, because let's be honest. If I started a page, the main reason I don't start a Patreon is because I'm going to do all this kind of stuff and then nobody's going to donate. And it's going to be really bad on the ego because I do not have an ego. But I don't need my lack of ego to go into the negative. So that's why I haven't done that. So finally, Nadia, the goodness of her heart. I mean, bless her. She's amazingly talented. And she saw, and a lot of people, and I'm thankful for this, saw the importance of what I do. And I don't change the world. You know what? If you never watch one of my videos again, your life is going to be perfectly fine. My life is going to be perfectly fine because we have other things. But she saw something in me, or she sees something in me. And lo and behold, within days, we had money to buy me a new iMac desktop, new external hard drive, a new program to make videos. I'm not using that program now because this is more of a simple video. And it blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind that people cared enough to do that. And I have other people who have sent me gifts physically, financially, even just uplifting words. And kindness is one of these things that is lacking in this world. But every day I'm reminded of kindness. When somebody leaves a nice comment, I mean, people do leave bad comments. But people like Nadia, and I have other friends like Gary and Robert, and these people who have helped me so much. I still wake up and go, I don't deserve this. But I'm reminded every day when I see this computer, when I see this stack of CDs, when I see a certain CD over here or something up there on the shelf, I'm reminded of the kindness of people that I have touched in some way without ever meeting them. And that is very, very important for somebody like me. It's not an ego thing because I don't have fans. Fans don't exist in my universe. I have friends. I have viewers, subscribers. Everybody is important if they watch one of these videos. I'm grateful for this. So even when I realized, look, I can't buy new stuff, new artists, support new artists and stuff like that, because I just can't financially do it anymore. I have to get rid of that guilt and just focus on this great, wonderful, outstanding music that exists in this universe. And the great, wonderful, outstanding people that exist on my subscriber list. So I thank you all. I'm reminded every day of your kindness. And that is the main reason that keeps me going. I'm not going to change your world, not going to change my world. I'm just going to try to do what I can to make you giggle or make you say, oh, hey, that sounds kind of good. Maybe lift your spirits up, maybe a little higher. Maybe not that high, about there. Let's go there. But you are very important. Your support, even if it's just your subscription. I'm not sitting here just saying, oh, the people that have sent me money. You are the people that matter. No, everybody does. I'm saying a special thank you to the people that have helped me. So thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for... God, this took a serious turn, didn't it? Dang it. Oh, God, now I'm feeling pretentious like a Mazzy video. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I really do. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uwo tamataya tuli puka kapiki mongo hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora.